Hey everyone, this is Steven, the Christie Realty Group. Hope you had a great Cinco de Mayo, and now today is Wisdom Wednesday. And I thought today I'm going to update you on what's going on with the marketplace, what's going on with the inventory, the closes, and I'll talk about some of the loan structures as well. So what I thought I'd share with you today is showing you in the Conejo Valley, Simi Valley, Moore Park, and surrounding areas. Did a little research and said, okay, so let's talk about 2019 and 2020, what we look like. So I'm going to start with escrows closed. So if we look in January and in February, the difference between escrows closed is 0% so far in January. February is a negative 4%. Now, the interesting part is it went to March, which is obviously the closes are the sales in January and February that closed in March, went down 4.5%. The most important factor that we're looking at today is from March to April. At 2019, we had 410 closes. In 2020, 270 closes. That shows you 35% decrease in closes. Now, here's the interesting part. Now we're going into May, and I know that May and June would be the true factors of what the COVID-19 process has taken place with the real estate market, but now we have 286 pending that should be closing, with 440 basically that closed in 2019, another 35% plus drop. Now, we know those factors will change, showing us the total close in May and total close in June, because that's the inventory that was coming down that way. The other thing we thought was important was the price ranges. So we looked in March, we said, okay, from 0 to 600,000, 600 to 1.2 and 1.2 and above, it looked like we had 103 to 29%, 212 closes and 47 closes, that's 11%. We went down to April, which didn't really change that much. Again, April is the March and February closings. It showed that the price changed from 30 to 60 to 10. Now, the interesting part, we went into May, which shows you that little bottom part of 0 to 600,000 went up to 41%, okay? The interesting part is 600 to 1.2 went down to 47%. So what you're seeing is the market's a little bit shifting to the lower part of the marketplace from the $600,000. The interesting part too is at the 1.2 and above, we actually had a slight increase to 13%. So what does that tell you? One of the things is we know that it's being affected by the loans, which I'll talk to you about. Another thing is obviously, the people who have the all cash process is increasing in the 1.2 because they look for the good deals above the 1 million mark. Now, so let's talk about current active homes. 609 current active homes in the area, 238 homes into escrow in the past 30 days. So what that tells us is we have a 77-day market inventory. That's a 2.5-month market inventory. So again, we will see the increase. It means that still the inventory is coming in, not as the same rate, but the closes are changing and the actual going into escrow are changing. Now let's talk about, I was talking to a lender yesterday and he gave us great information. One, they took away all credit lines from homes. So not on the purchase side, but on if you wanted just to get a credit line to the home. The other thing was there's a 20% job loss what the lenders are looking at, and that's why there's a little more difficulties in getting the loans. And as we know, the jumbo loan market has actually disappeared. So 20 to 30% pay reductions in the average Californian actually trying to buy a home. And then if you look at it through an escrow, the verification of employment has increased. Now they have 4 different times in that escrow, they're gonna ask for a verification of employment. So what does that say? The normal conforming market today is closing within 30 days. The jumbo market, if you're buying the jumbo market area, you're gonna be closing within 60 days. So we talked about it is the jumbo market is gonna look for more of a 25% down or more. And what it's gonna take is they're gonna ask for a cash reserve of 18 to 24 months. So that means they're gonna look at your investments, your whatever you have in the jumbo market, that they can have a reserve that's pretty big. So again, those numbers will change when the lenders start bringing out new product. We're hoping in the next couple months. So this is what's happening. This is the market today. I just wanted to share that with you on Wisdom Wednesday. There's more information or questions you have, to give us a contact here at the Christie Group. I'm looking forward to working with you. Have a great day.